There's one thing that separates the men women chase from the men they use. And it's not looks, not money, not charm. It's boundaries. You see, boundaries aren't walls that push people away. They're magnetic shields. They command respect, amplify masculine power, and create emotional polarity that women find irresistible. In fact, a man without boundaries is like a king without a throne, easy to mock, manipulate, and ultimately forget. But here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. Women constantly test boundaries, not to destroy your masculinity, but to find it. They push, prod, and provoke because they're trying to feel your strength. So, if you've ever been ghosted, used, or felt like she lost interest after you gave her everything, it's not because you weren't good enough. It's because you didn't draw the line that makes a woman respect you deeply and desire you madly. Today, you'll learn the 5 most overlooked boundaries that most men never set. But when you do, women can't help but respect and chase you. Why modern men need strong boundaries. Modern dating is chaotic. The lines between masculine and feminine are blurred. Men are told to be nice, available, and understanding, and they think giving more themselves will win her over. But women don't want a servant. They want a leader, a man who stands in his power, a man with direction, discipline, and boundaries. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control others, only ourselves. And boundaries are the visible edge of your inner discipline. Set the right ones, and you reveal your value. Break them, and you invite chaos, disrespect, and emotional manipulation. Let's now explore 5 practical, powerful boundaries that protect your masculinity, reveal a woman's hidden desires, and transform the way she sees you forever. Boundary number 1, never explain yourself twice. A man who constantly explains himself becomes his own prosecutor. Women admire certainty. They crave decisiveness. And yet, most men betray their power by over-explaining, defending, and justifying every move. Why? Because deep down, they fear losing her approval. But when you explain yourself repeatedly, you signal one thing: insecurity. You're not owning your decision. You're asking for permission. When you set a boundary and she questions it, say it once, clearly with calm authority. Then let your silence speak. Let your stillness show strength. You'll notice something fascinating. The moment you stop chasing validation, she starts chasing clarity. This boundary exposes a hidden female weakness, her need to feel emotionally grounded by a man who's internally unshakable. She may test you, question you, try to guilt you, but if you don't budge, she'll feel a rare kind of safety, the kind that makes her surrender. Set this boundary, and you'll stop arguments before they start. Boundary number 2, do not accept disrespect in any form, even as a joke. What you tolerate, you teach others to continue. Disrespect doesn't always come as yelling or insults. Sometimes it's hidden in sarcasm, mockery, or passive-aggressive digs. Many women test men by making playful jokes at their expense. If you laugh it off, hoping to be cool or not overreact, she doesn't feel more connected. She feels less safe. Why? Because deep down, she wants a man who commands respect, even in casual settings. The moment you allow jokes that diminish your masculinity, intelligence, or worth, she starts seeing you as weaker. Set the boundary like this: I don't allow anyone to speak to me like that, not even playfully. Say it calmly, without anger, with firm eye contact. This boundary exposes another hidden truth. Women deeply desire a man who protects his dignity, even when it's uncomfortable. And when she sees you're unafraid to lose her, to stay true to yourself, she'll respect you more, not less. Boundary number 3, you don't chase, you invite. The more you pursue, the more you become the prey. One of the most dangerous games modern women play is the breadcrumb chase. They give you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough to truly connect. They love to be desired, but they crave a man who's desirable without needing her. When a man chases, he loses leverage. He gives up control of the pace, the narrative, and worst of all, his energy. Set this boundary. You pursue with purpose, but if she doesn't reciprocate, you withdraw completely. This reveals a powerful female weakness. She is magnetically drawn to a man who can walk away. When you stop chasing, she begins to question her power. She reflects on your strength, and the silence you create becomes louder than any words. Women respect men who lead, and leading means inviting her into your world, not begging to be in hers. Boundary number 4. Her mood doesn't control your mind. Women are emotional beings. That's their nature, and it's beautiful when embraced properly. But many men fall into a deadly trap. They let her mood determine their emotional state. She's distant, so you panic. She's upset, so you over-apologize. She's moody, so you feel guilty or afraid. This boundary changes everything. No matter what storm she brings, I remain the calm. Your emotional control creates a contrast. It gives her space to be soft, wild, feminine, because she knows you won't collapse under her intensity. Here's what women secretly desire. A man who doesn't take her chaos personally, because he's not afraid of it. When you stay stoic in her storm, she melts. Why? Because you've shown her what she lacks: internal peace. This boundary makes her feel emotionally safe and deeply attracted, because your masculine calm becomes her sanctuary. Boundary number 5. Your mission always comes first. The final boundary is the foundation of all the others. Your purpose is non-negotiable. Most men abandon their goals when they start falling for a woman. They skip the gym, delay their business, shrink their ambitions just to keep her happy. But when you make her your mission, she loses interest, because deep down, women don't want to be your entire world. They want to be a part of a man's world that's already full of purpose. Here's the truth most won't say. The man who prioritizes his purpose becomes the man she dreams of submitting to. So make this boundary clear. I won't compromise my mission for anyone. You're welcome to join me, but the mission continues either way. When you live this way, you become rare. You radiate focus, direction, and masculine energy, and that's irresistible. She'll chase you not because you need her, but because she wants to be close to that fire. Final Stoic advice. A Stoic man is not cold or cruel. He is grounded. He is disciplined, aware, and emotionally intelligent. He doesn't build walls. He builds boundaries that protect his values and attract the right energy. Women don't want perfect men. They want men who know themselves, protect their energy, and live by a code. These 5 boundaries aren't just rules, they are filters. They filter out manipulation. They filter in desire. And they reveal the feminine soul to the man strong enough to see it clearly. If you're ready to command more respect, attract deeper desire, and become the man she doesn't want to lose, like this video, subscribe to Stoic Desire, and comment which boundary hit you hardest. And remember, walk the path of the Stoic. Lead with truth. Set your boundaries, and let her follow the strength she feels but cannot explain.